Hey there, YouTube land. You probably can't see me too well. My lighting is horrible. Oh yeah, my hair doesn't look too great with a hat on it. That's why I don't wear hats very often. But if you could see it, let me try to move this around. See, Zelda, Twilight Princess. In fact, my favorite Zelda game. You know, I can't really decide between Twilight Princess and Ocarina of Time. They're both the best of the series. Well, maybe that's just my opinion. I know some people would choose, oh, Link to the Past, blah, blah, blah. No, Link to the Past is an awesome game. I will not disagree with that. It is an awesome game. But Twilight Princess just does everything all the other Zelda games do, and it just pushes it to the next level. You know, that's just what makes it so awesome. But enough about Zelda. I wasn't even trying to talk about Zelda. Anyways, I'm gonna take this damn head off. That thing is fucking annoying me. It's already scorching hot. Anyways, I was gonna talk about Naruto. Like, you know, everybody was all worried about, oh, now that Sasuke's good, you know, he's not gonna go over to the good side. Or, no, he did go to the good side. I'm messing my words up. No, everybody thinks that they're not gonna have their fight because, oh, he's on the good side now and blah, 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 blah. But, you know, there is a possibility they could still have their fight. I mean, you know, since Sasuke declared that he wants to become Hokage, we all know Naruto's been trying to do that since day one. But let's face the facts. I think it would make more sense for Sasuke to be Hokage. I know everybody's like, oh, you're just saying that because you're a fan of Sasuke. No, I'm not just saying because I'm a fan of Sasuke. And not just because, only reason why I'm a fan of Sasuke, I'm not a fan of him because he's so badass, or because he looks cool and all that, no. I'm a fan of Sasuke because his personality is the exact same as mine. Like, if I was an anime character, that's the type of personality I would have. Anyways, no. It would just make more sense Sasuke be it would just make more sense. For one, the elders wouldn't want him rebelling against them again. So to keep Sasuke from killing them, they would make him Hokage like the Sand did with Gaara. That's one thing that would make sense about it. Actually, that's something somebody else said. But other reason is, I mean, come on, he's stronger than Naruto. Naruto's incredibly powerful. There's no doubt about that. But we still haven't seen what Sasuke can really do with the Eternal Mangekyou Sharingan. We don't know if he's got Tsukiyomi or complete Susanoo like Madara does. He's probably got a better complete Susanoo than Madara. I mean, we've seen what Madara can do. That's why everybody thinks that Madara's stronger than everybody else. No, we haven't really seen what Sasuke can do. So, for all we know, he could probably blow Madara and Hashirama out of the water. He probably could. I mean, I might be exaggerating a bit, and I might just be a fanboy of Sasuke. But no, not a fanboy of Sasuke. Well, I am a fan of Sasuke, but I'm not just like, oh, he can beat everybody. You know, I'll be logic about it. But, what else? It's just the whole hype about Naruto versus Sasuke. Honestly, everybody thinks since Sasuke will become Hokage, oh, now they'll have their fight. This is pretty much Kishimoto open up the option of them fighting. That may not happen. You know, the first and second Hokages were both Hokages at the same time. Who's to say that the creator won't do that with Naruto and Sasuke? Why not make Naruto and Sasuke Hokages? They're both the strongest in the series. Why not make them both Hokages? Nobody would fuck with the Leaf Village then. If they keep the whole village thing, I think they're gonna like just combine them all together and just make one big village. And Naruto and Sasuke and the other Kages will run it. Yep. Oh, that's enough about Naruto for now. Now about the Xbox One. Man, Xbox One. For one, that's a horrible name. That's like, why would you name Xbox One? It's the third console. If anything, it should be called the Xbox 720. If anything. That's just my opinion. Or the Xbox 3. That would have made a more logical name too. But Xbox One, I mean, come on. That's just stupid. And, like, you have to constantly be online. You gotta pay to play used games. You gotta install. Not install. Well, you probably install it, but you gotta register every single game you get. And I bet you if you don't register it as soon as you get it, that game's just completely useless, and you have to go buy a completely brand new copy just to replace it, just so you can play it. That's stupid. And you gotta pay for it to play it on your friends' systems. So You can't loan out games. That's out of the question. Renting's out of the question. Say bye-bye to GameFly. There's just so many disadvantages to it, and they're not even making it about gaming. They're making it about fucking TV and sports. Who gives a shit about that? If you want that, get a fucking cable box if you care about that. Don't get a game console just for that, because for one, that's a waste of money. Two, gaming console. What the hell is Microsoft even thinking? I swear they're on crack or something. They must be on like 9 different drugs. They must be on crack, meth, speed, coke, not weed. I wouldn't say weed because that's not a bad drug. And you probably, how would you know? You never done it. Actually, yes, I have done it, and it's awesome. Being high is just one of the greatest things in the world. You can't beat it. Maybe I shouldn't have said that on YouTube, but oh well, who cares? I don't give a shit. Anyways, yep, I've been starting to make these YouTube videos. I always wondered, how do you make these videos? I was like, oh, this is how you do it, huh? Oh, yeah. My videos will suck at first, but once I get a computer or a PlayStation Eye camera, it will start being better. But for now, everybody's going to have to deal with my phone for now, which is good enough for the moment. Yep. I know my lighting sucks. It might look better once the video actually goes on there, but it really sucks. Oh yeah, like I said in my other videos, like anybody thinks I should try Let's Plays, cause like I said, I've seen a lot of people do it before, and it looks interesting. It really does. I mean, it looks like it'd be a ton of fun. Play through my game, like the entire game, and like put commentary in it. Like HC Bailey does, he does really excellent at Let's Plays. I mean, of all the Let's Plays I've seen, his are the absolute best. Nobody can top him in Let's Plays. Well, yeah. When it comes to Let's Plays, that dude is top notch. Nobody can beat him in that. And I think he's completely mastered Let's Plays. I haven't seen every single person do Let's Plays, but I've seen numerous other ones, and some of them are, they're alright, but they still kind of suck. Not to mention, some of them are really loud, and some of their voices are just completely annoying. It's like, who would want to listen to you? Yeah, but so I don't joke too much, but I throw jokes out there here and there. But as for HC Bailey, his Let's Plays are really enjoyable, especially ones for Final Fantasy 5 and 7. That I can remember. So yeah, those ones were really enjoyable. I really enjoyed those ones, even though it was a long time ago since I watched them. They were really cool, especially 5. 5 was really cool. Well, that's because I watched it from beginning to end, every single episode. That shit is pretty long. Final Fantasy's long. I love Final Fantasy though. Oh, by the way, speaking of Final Fantasy 7, best RPG. Period. No RPG can top it. Not just because it's a classic, because come on, it's Final Fantasy 7. Anybody knows Final Fantasy 7 knows that. I hate it when people compare Skyrim to Final Fantasy. You cannot compare that piece of crap to Final Fantasy. Okay, Skyrim's a fun ass game. I love Skyrim. Okay, I love it. The game's fun as hell. But I hate when people compare it to a true RPG. It's like, no, that game is not a true RPG. It's an RPG, yes, but it is nowhere near close as much of an RPG as Final Fantasy. And I'm not talking about that crap that 13 was. 13 was an abomination. Final Fantasy 13 was an abomination, okay? I was severely disappointed with that game. I've been playing Final Fantasy since number 7, and that game was... Oh, man, I was so pissed off that game. When I played that game for the first time, I'm like, what the hell is this shit? Is this what they pass for Final Fantasy nowadays? The hell is Squaresoft thinking? Yes, I say Squaresoft, because ever since they became Square Enix, they've been pushing out shitty-ass games. Okay? So, no. They were much better when they were Squaresoft. They should have never done that merger. But I heard now that they got a new president, so hopefully now they'll go back to their roots, which is what they need to do. They need to go back to how they were in the PS1 era. Back when they were making games on PS1, they were putting out so many good games. What happened to that? They probably lost a lot of their developers. A lot of the developers are probably like, man, fuck this shit. Y'all got some retarded shit going. Like the president's on crack or something. Damn. This video's already going on 9 minutes. Holy shit. I was just trying to make a rant. You know what? Might as well keep it going. Why not? But yeah, no, I have so many things to talk about. Oh, another thing I gotta say. Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, play that game so many times. I heard there was one of my friends in school told me one time, and I was actually dumb enough to believe it, is that if you beat the game 100 times in a row, you will unlock these golden swords, and you can go, like, say you go to, like, Kuroki Village. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. If you go there with those swords, you can actually kill civilians, like chop their heads off and shit. That's what I heard, and I actually did it. I beat the game 100 times in a row, and nothing happened. I was like, well, at least I mastered the game. Oh, I completely mastered that game. I know that game in and out. I could probably beat that game in less than half a day. Probably not even that. Maybe it might take me longer now since I haven't played it in so long, but yeah. I've played through that game so many times. The games I've played through the most would probably be The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, and Final Fantasy VII. And Final Fantasy VIII. Those three I've played so much. I played this game so much. But there's one boss I've never ever been able to beat in Final Fantasy VII, and that's the Ruby Weapon. That thing is like invincible. There's like virtually there's no way to beat him. He's unbeatable. I mean, Emerald Weapon's tough, but that weapon ain't shit compared to Ruby Weapon. Emerald Weapon is a walk in the park compared to Ruby Weapon. That's how tough Ruby Weapon is. He's unbeatable. I don't see how anybody that tells me they beat him, I don't believe them. I was like, maybe you're full of shit. No way you beat him. Oh, I have Final Attack and Umi Slash. I was like, I don't care, dude. I have Final Attack and I still couldn't beat him. And I had Umi Slash. You know, I even used Game Shark, used a cheat code, and I did Umi Slash over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, and he still didn't die. And I did Knights of the Round like shitloads of times, and he still didn't die. The dude does not die. He has like unlimited HP. I don't know, maybe one of you guys can help me with that. I've been always wondering, how do you beat Ruby Weapon? Maybe one of you guys can help me out with that, I don't know. Oh, and here's another thing. Any Naruto clans out there for Ultimate Ninja Storm 3 for the PS3, not 360, PS3. Because I don't have a 360, so yeah, I need a clan for the PS3. So, anybody know of a Naruto clan for the PS3 on Storm 3? Let me know, or send a video response or whatever, PM whatever. I don't give a shit. Anything else? Yeah, the Xbox One was pretty disappointing. I can't believe what Microsoft was trying to do. Like, Nintendo